Are you currently branding your business and want to know if there is anything that you may be missing? Stick around for 4 mistakes that you should avoid in branding. Hey everybody, it's Tiffany L. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome to my corner of the internet, where we discuss things about entrepreneurship, business, and branding in the hopes of inspiring you to start your entrepreneurial journey. Today I want to discuss with you guys mistakes that you should avoid in branding your business. Now, if you haven't already, you should definitely check out my video that I have on a beginner's guide to branding that will give you a lot of answers to different questions that you may currently have. But in this video, I'm simply going to go over mistakes that you could avoid, and these are also some mistakes that I've made myself. So I definitely want to share this with you in the hopes of keeping you from making the same mistakes. So the first mistake that I want to discuss, I think that this is, if not highly, the most important one on the list, and that is not taking your time. Now, it's so exciting when you think about starting a new business. You want to jump on doing the logo, picking your colors, figuring out who am I going to sell to, figuring out the specifics about what it is that you're selling. But you may get in a rush to do all of these things, and that's a big no-no. So you definitely want to take your time in figuring out everything that you need to figure out with your brand. I remember in starting my business that I'm working on now, and just jumping on buying a particular product for my business, and I wish that I had taken the time to fully research everything and fully figure out everything in regards to that decision that I made. So I definitely want to warn someone else about it before they jump into doing the same thing as well. Money isn't going anywhere. Customers are not going anywhere. If your particular item is something that's of interest to someone, and if it provides a solution to a problem, people will still buy your product. Whether you release it tomorrow or 10 months from now, people are still going to buy your product. So the very first thing that you want to do is take your time in developing your plan for your brand. The second mistake is not developing a full story for your brand. Now, in my beginner's guide to branding, I did discuss how you want to be sure that you're developing a target audience and a target person. You also want to be sure that for those things, you have a particular story for your brand. You want to be sure that it's well developed to where if someone has to ask you anything about your brand, you're able to answer that quite easily. You're able to answer any questions about the issues that they may have. You're able to answer all of these things even within yourself. I think that once you develop your full story, it's so much easier to pull everything. It's so much easier to pull your logo. It's so much easier to pull your colors. It's so much easier to pull your particular name for your brand. It's so much easier to do all of these things because within your story, you have all of the answers for the entire business. So take your time and develop a full story for your brand. The next mistake to avoid in branding is not researching. As I mentioned earlier, it is so easy to just jump the gun with everything because you're excited. You just want to get everything going, and you may not think about researching. You think, I found this product and I want to sell it, or I can do this service and I want to sell it, but you're not researching who would want to buy it, how profitable it could be. You're not researching the specifics in that particular industry. You're not researching any of those things. So before you jump into branding your business, you need to research all of the ins and outs for your product, for that industry, for your target audience. You need to research everything that you could possibly think of so that you can be fully knowledgeable of everything it is that you need to know regarding your brand. Now, before we move on to the last mistake, there are a few things that I need you to do for me. If you like this content and you would like to see more of it, click the thumbs up down below to like the video. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so that you can receive a notification each time I upload a new post. The last mistake that I have to give you guys is not being intentional about your brand colors. Now, I mentioned in my video for a beginner's guide to branding about how you can research different colors for your business. So think about the person that you're targeting. Think about your story, your full story for your brand, and start to develop the colors for your brand that way. Now, I don't think there's anything wrong with using your favorite colors for your brand, but if you want to go all out in attracting the right type of people to your business, You want to be sure that you are researching those colors, because if you figure out which colors attract what and what colors really do to a person's mental space when they're looking at it, you can find out what it is that you can use to attract the right type of customer to your business. So be sure that you are researching colors for your brand and being intentional about the colors that you are choosing for your brand, not just picking random colors because you like them, but actually think about the colors that you think will go well with your particular brand story. So I do want to know from you guys, what issues have you been facing in branding, if you have, and if you haven't started to brand, what is holding you back from starting? I would love it if you would drop it down in the comment section below. If you do not already, please follow me on my Instagram account at tiffanyl.co. That is all that I have for this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.